Hello, Sam. I would like to ask you several questions on your philosophy of coaching. Here's the first one. Is why did you become a coach?
So the reason I became a coach is as I like seeing people improve as players, but it's not just the fact of seeing people improve as players. I also like see people improving personally in life as well. So through my coaching, I hope to help people to improve their attitude, their beliefs, their morals, values through the coaching, as well as their abilities within football.
Okay, that's a very good answer. I like that. Okay, secondly, what qualities do you have and will help you towards your... Sorry, let me start again. What qualities do you have and help you towards becoming a successful coach?
I feel I have good leadership and management skills within the coaching environment. So I feel that within my coaching, I am able to manage both my staff around me. So this could be staff alongside me, like other coaches and the manager. It could also be people below me, like assistant coaches or a physiotherapist, psychologist. And also, as well as this, I feel like I'm able to manage the other players well, so help lead them through the sessions, as well as through games. I feel like not just coaching, I can also manage a squad, so I can help around formation, a tactic within the team. I also feel that I'm very personable as a manager. I'm very as a coach, sorry, I'm very good to get along with, and I'm quite good at communicating with others. So not just as a coach, but I'm more almost as a friend as well as a coach at the same time. So I'm easy to get along with.
Okay, that's a good answer. Right. What are your values which you, within your own philosophy?
My values in my philosophy, I have 10 values, which I outline as most important. The first one is respect. So this is within all players, staff as well. I hope them to have respect for me, respect for the club, and respect for everyone else they're playing against or with. The second one I have is team cohesion. So this is having a good chemistry and teamwork as a team, be able to work together and not being an individual, being about a team spirit. My third one is belief. So to always have belief in yourself and others. You can't have one player who thinks they're the only one they can do the role. They have to believe in everyone, believe in the coach, believe in the managers, believe in the other players. The fourth point is personal development. So as I said earlier, I believe in not just improving players through ability within football, but also improving them as people in general through life. So this is through helping their philosophy, helping them to have skills that are transferable to life, not just in football. My fifth point is commitment. So I always expect my players to have 100% commitment to the cause, whether this is helping the coach after the game with the bags or just turn up to every session. Number 6 is fun. So obviously with football, people don't just play seriously, they also play to have fun and enjoy themselves. So I feel like this is one of the most important factors, because if you're not having fun with football, then why are you playing football or why are you coaching football? Then I've got honesty. I expect players and coaches and other staff to always be honest all the time. So even if you don't agree with something the coach is doing or something the manager's doing, I hope you will talk to them and outline what you think needs to be changed or what you think is good. Then passion. So this is quite similar to commitment, but I hope everyone to be passionate for what they do. Otherwise, it's kind of a bit pointless to be playing football or coaching football. Like, you need to be passionate about what you're doing and believe in what you're doing. Then the second last one is equality. So as a coach and as a player, you have to always treat everyone equally, no matter who they are, no matter their religion, beliefs, or anything like that, no matter the person, the gender, anything like that. You have to just treat every single person equally, even the opponents. They should still be treated well. You can't treat them like horribly just because they're your opponents. You still treat everyone equally. And then the last one I've got is safety. Obviously, as a coach, then the first priority for your players is keeping them safe, safeguarding, make sure no injuries happen. And if injuries do happen, how to deal with it. Also, safety could mean not just injuries in general, it could mean something like psychologically or psychology, making sure your players are mentally well as well as physically well, and also socially. So a big part of football is a social element. So as a coach, you don't want to just be there and be like downbeat and not really talk to players. You want to talk to players as well as just coach them, so they get to know you as a person and you get social interaction going with them. That's my 10 values that I've got as my main values there.
Okay, what I can say about that, it was a random question I asked you, and it sounded like you rehearsed that, and obviously you didn't know what the questions were. one of my final questions, Sam, to you is, what adversities do you think you will come across as a coach?
So the first adversity as a coach could be coaching badges. So obviously, because of COVID and other things right now, I'm not going to have as many coaching qualifications as some coaches. Only currently have my level 1, hoping to work towards my level 2. So by the time I finish university, it might be hard for me to have as high qualifications as other people applying for the jobs we'll have. But hopefully my experience, as well as my university qualification and other, just my commitment, other values that I have, might help me to work towards a job that might not just be because of my qualifications, but because of my other factors as well. The other adversity could be, it's quite a flooded industry, football. Lots of people are in the football industry and want to get into it. And lots of people, there's lots of different courses, lots of people on the courses. So it's going to be very, very hard to get into a football job because it's such a flooded industry. But I feel like I have things that outline me from other coaches and staff members that can help me to get a job within the industry. And then the final thing is, I need to ensure my use of my own personal philosophy, leadership, management qualities. So to ensure that I am myself and not just following the crowd, being myself and use my own ethos and everything within that.
Okay, finally, from what you just said there, who or where have you seen someone who you aspire to with their philosophies in football? Either someone who's coached you or someone you watch as a favourite team. Just an idea, please.
So currently I'm coaching with the Southampton women's reserve team, and the first team manager, Aaron Smith or Smithy, he has a very personal approach when he's with players. So it's almost like he's a manager and he can discipline you, and he's like, as a player, you're gonna look up to him and respect him and listen to everything he says. But it's not just because of the way he coaches and how good he is. It's also that he's approachable, and any player can go up to any time, any staff member can go and talk to him anytime, and he'll still help you out and assist you with everything, which is quite hard because when he's the number one at the top, he's the manager. Sometimes they look down upon the staff, whereas because he's worked his way up from the bottom and he wasn't always just the first team manager, he kind of knows you have to look around and communicate fairly with everyone, no matter who they are, from the bottom player, the worst player in the team, to the new staff member who's just joined and not unexperienced. He's still the same to everyone. He doesn't treat them any differently. So that's something I look up to and try and aspire towards myself.
Okay, thank you for this interview. From what I've heard, I'm sure you're going to be a success. Just keep on thinking the same philosophies and push yourself where you can. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye.